The opinions expressed here on the channel are those of the Mandem. No hate or prejudice is intended whatsoever. Just entertainment. Jeez, I got it. Alright, boom. That's us.
Welcome back to this week's, this month's, this year's, this season, next season's football, innit? Look, we don't know when they're going to come out, but they're going to come out and they're going to be there.
Yeah,
And hopefully you guys enjoy them, innit? Like, we're just here, you know, COVID bun us up. We couldn't get them out, you know. COVID also done my driving too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but literally, this season has been a bit mad. Do I sound okay?
Yeah, nah, really, really clear, to be honest. Yeah.
This season has been a bit mad. Like, what can I say? How do we start off? Before we start this, cool. I'm just gonna put something out there right now. This Liverpool season and the injuries that we're having, let's compare it. Cool. So this is like United losing Maguire, Bailly, McTominay, Bailly, Dyer, McTominay. Say who starts up top for you, but ain't really too banging because we lost Jota as well. So let's take away an attacker from your team as well.
Okay.
Who would that be? So let's just say, I don't know.
Greenwood. Even though he don't have the same output in it, yeah, but like it has to be because it's like you still have Salah, so I can't really.
You still have Salah and Mane.
Yeah, so I can't really put them. And obviously, first and foremost, our attackers aren't your attackers.
Our attackers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it would have to actually be Greenwood because, like, if you got rid of Martial, we'd still be where we were and probably better. Probably better. What you telling me? 4 goals? Ooh.
Yeah, that's true. So let's if you compare it to City, okay, that's Laporte, Diaz, Laporte, Diaz, Fernandinho, Rodri, and say they're missing Aguero, so let's just count that as well.
That's crazy. They're missing Aguero.
And Hendo could be another one. So let's just take out John Stones as well, or I don't know if you want to take out who else plays in the midfield.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
Like, but it's so mad because, bro, they've had injuries and they just keep kicking ball, man. Like they're
not this much injuries.
What'd you say?
Not like this though.
I know not like this, innit? Yeah, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
How many different centre-back pairings have we had this season? I think I heard around 18.
Well, yeah, I've seen so many. I've seen so many. I can't even sit here and name you them, fam. But all I know, I've not seen the same 2 centre backs come out in time, fam.
Yeah, exactly.
In time, fam.
Exactly.
I see. Like, I can't lie. I'm pretty sure I've played centre back for Liverpool for a couple games. I'm pretty sure I've seen that, fam. No word about that.
At this point, I'm fancying my chances, bro. Flipping out.
I'm not lying. Big man thing. 100. It's crazy.
Long. It's long.
Okay,
it's long.
So all right, let me ask you. I might as well start asking the questions, innit? So okay, so this is what so bad, like so much depression, so much pain. Anyway, yeah. Liverpool. What do you make of Liverpool this season, bro? Because to be honest, yeah, the first one that you did all the way back, yeah, a lot of the issues that you talked about, like, come to light. Like, you hated Gomez's defending on Aubameyang's goal about showing people inside. You hated the fact that you constantly just use the fullbacks and you guys don't really play through the middle. Even though a couple times I feel like at points you play through the middle, but it's not your system.
And it's not good enough.
Yeah,
it's not consistent enough.
Even the conversation that you had on here, plus that we always have it anyway, that you always say like Salah's better. I still pick Mane in it, yeah, but you always say Salah's better because even when my man doesn't play the best, he'll still create something or score something. Yeah, and the Bredgen's top goal scorer and you man are in a rut, so that's great. So that means whether or not like it's life or death in it, yeah, Reggie knows where the goal is, like man, it's there. So what do you make of the season, man?
The thing is, I've been saying this some time. I don't like this constant using of fullbacks. It drives me insane because you are taking your defenders to go very high and do all this attacking when we don't have, right now, it's definitely not working because we don't have any senior defender there. We don't have Van Dijk, because if you realise, Van Dijk or Gomez would pick up, or Henderson in the midfield would pick up the slack when Trent or Robinson go high and lose it. Now there's no one there to cover them when they're losing it. You're really seeing how bad it can be and how bad it looks. It looks terrible and it is dreadful. It's like we're getting up there and we're just running out of ideas. I've never seen this front three so scared or just not willing to run at a man. Like, I'm seeing, go forward, stop. Look at this. I'm thinking, say swear. This doesn't make no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. The thing is, yeah, the difference in between us and City is the fact that they can play through the middle and they square the ball to each other when there's an open chance. Our best season, and I remember, bro, we would take the sweat if we had to. We would run down there and pass it across goal. So many times this season, I've seen Salah and Mane in an open position and they both don't pass the ball to each other. On many occasions. These are games that we could win. If you just square the ball, we score. And I've seen it and it's killing me, man. It is absolutely killing me. Because when you're not in a form like this, you just don't matter. It doesn't matter who scores, as long as somebody scores. And the thing is, yeah, I know I say this all the time, yeah, it's mad because I don't count this. This is not football to me. This makes no sense because Anfield is not Anfield without fans, yeah. As soon as the fans went, even when we won the league, our form dropped straight away. We lost and it dipped down as soon as the fans left. So you can't have a home stadium without no fans. What is this about? This is not the power of Anfield. This is the power of 11 players that have no confidence on the pitch trying to do something. Simple. That's what it is. Any Liverpool supporter knows we need our fans. Our club is a fan-based club. The fans give us the energy to do more. I just hate the fact that there's no fans. That just annoys me so much. Because even if we was in an injury crisis like this and we had a bit of fans, I think that would put us through a bit more. People are coming to Anfield and they're comfortable because it's just like playing at a park, fam. You get what I'm saying? There's no home stadiums. This is not home stadiums. This is a stadium is nothing without the fans, and this is what I don't. It's like I feel like it should be. We've lost at Anfield when there was no fans. Not we lost at Anfield when there was with fans. Because when the fans come back, I guarantee Anfield will be a different place. You will see the players spark up again, and I know them. And there's another thing about this guy, Bobby Firmino. I love him, but I've told you. Have you been watching?
Before you start, yeah, I know that's your dog as well, innit? Yeah, that's why I'm laughing, innit? Yeah, but when you put the finger, innit? Yeah, I've heard so many Liverpool fans. They are so tired of my man, innit? But go on.
It's not that I'm even tired of him. I love the way he plays. He can link up the play nicely, but this brother shoots from the worst positions ever and passes it at the best. I'm telling you, if you see the way this guy shoots, he will be quick, flick, shoot. But the one way he's in front of goal, he'll square it and we'll lose the ball. Like it. The amount of times I've seen this guy do this. If he just shot at the right time, he would have so much more goals. If he believed in the shooting ability, he would have so much more goals.
That's one thing that's driving me crazy, though. Like, sorry to interject, but like, it's something that's racking my head, innit? Yeah, because it's not in the sense of we've never seen him perform shooting wise.
Banner man.
Yeah, I've seen him rack up. I've seen him rack up hat tricks. I've seen him score. I remember you showed me how good Champions League scoring was, and I was like, oh. And plus,
exactly.
Plus, I've seen him, even though he's not hit the heights, he's never been a 20 goal in league, man. But he's been a 25 a season, man. There's debate of what would happen if his scoring stays the same and then you man are having a dip, because we all know in a front three, everyone has to score if you want to hit the major trophies. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't have Salah and Mane on 30 and Adoni on 10, unless like, you know, that was okay when you get like really good defenders. But I say all of this to say, I don't understand how a guy that's a 25 a season brethren can't even, because even I seen like the Everton game, yeah, and I know you get to that later. He hit a shot, yeah, Kafam.
Oh, Kafam.
Innit, Kafam, bro. Kafam, fam. Kafam, like that. You know what, yeah? Nothing pisses me off worse, yeah, than a P-roller, bro. When you're team, like, especially when you're playing football, innit? Yeah? Obviously, we don't play at the highest level, yeah, but bro, when you're playing football, yeah, and especially you're in like either left back or central midfield, and you've drove with the football, yeah, 17 dons have stepped on the back of your car, fam, for you to do this pass, and a man hits a P-roller, bro, I could scrap you. I could scrap you, but that was Kafwan. So go on.
It's a lack of belief, I think, with him.
Where does it come from, though?
I don't know, but he has great confidence using his head in like when he goes ahead of the ball. He has confidence with that, because you've seen that many times, even against Tottenham. Remember that header with Tottenham where we got the
bullet header
win? That's what I'm saying.
And it has me believing that he scores in the most important games rather than. But go on.
He's done that a few times, but he does get some goals when we need them, but he goes missing for the next 2 to 3 games. Or it's just a bit of inconsistency with his shooting and stuff, like, because there's been a few times that we needed a goal and he's sort of, our first goal in 2021, was it 2021, was from him, where we had that massive goal drought and sort of just got squared across the box and it's a tap-in. But that's not going to do nothing for his overall shooting confidence. Like, it's like when Timo Werner scores a tap-in. Well done, he scored a tap-in. Like, you get it's still a goal. It's still a goal.
You still got 5 goals, so well done.
It's still a goal, but it's not going to do too great for your confidence, if you get what I'm saying. It's like, it's just a bit mad. Like, I don't know what's happening with my club right now. It's the amount of injuries.
Okay, let me go through some questions, some common questions, yeah, and then each of the questions I need to answer it. All right, cool. So that's Bobby, and that's Liverpool in general, innit? Yeah. What do you make here of the losses too? Because you know what, yeah, one thing we did talk about in the earlier video was when low blocks pop in, it's long day, and this season low blocks been busted, bro. Sam Allardyce is back, bro. It's long. When these men say, listen, I know it's 90 minutes, but I ain't trying to score. You're not gonna score. It's vibes. So I see Burnley come to the gaff, low block. Southampton, you go to Southampton, low block. Like, man, I'm moving mad with even Brighton, bro. Brighton won at Anfield, G. And
Brighton won at Anfield with no fans. That's not Anfield, bro. That's some next place that I don't know.
No, but bro, it's still a fortress though, and you still know the players.
It's not. The fans make the fortress.
The fans make it a fortress, yeah?
The fans make it a fortress.
Boy, man. It must be, because even before Jurgen Klopp was there, yeah, the Everton never beat you at home.
Exactly.
20 years.
It's the fans that help you carry on through this time and this form. When you're in this dead form and you ain't got no fans, bro, you're not gonna go anywhere. But what was the question again?
The question is basically, I was going around in circles, but the question is basically like, what do you make of like these 1-0 defeats at Anfield, to these lower league, because cool you have injuries in it, but a common consensus from all the pundits I see is, everyone has injuries. Like, no one really cares about injury. And realistically, if we're being honest, when you lost to Everton, people are saying like you still have 10 Champions League winners out there on that pitch. That's more than enough. And it is, let's be honest, like it is more than enough to beat Everton. Like, personally, they had a good game, but they're not a good team. So they're not actually a good team, innit? So what do you make of like these 1-0 defeats to teams that are just sitting deep? Like, what do you make of that?
this all comes from the playing style, like I've been saying from the longest. It's the longest. This avoiding playing through the midfield and involving your midfielders is not good because, like I said, when the team's doing low block and you got your fullback bombing down the wing to try and whip in the ball and he loses it, and our other left back is Quay on the left side, it's now 3-on-2. And what are you going to do when you got bloody Williams and Phillips trying to defend the man that's just bombing down? Of course they're going to score. It's hard. It's hard. Like, when your team, look, if we still had Van Dijk or Matip or some senior defender at the back and Henderson in the midfield working like that, I don't think these results would happen because there'll always be someone under cover. But it's the lack of creativity going forward that's messing us up, because even when we get the chance, it's like we're running and we're waiting like, should we play the pass or should we shoot? We used to just have it quick, bang. And even the passes that we're doing are slow. They're not even threading through. They're not aggressive. There's no aggression in the attack. It's just like, yeah, we want to score, but we're not going to do it. But we're going to try. But it's like, I just don't understand. If we had creative players in the midfield that can take up the ball and score at times, I feel like that would help us a lot. We need to change from this constant fullback stuff, because I've never liked it. I've always said it's a 50-50 cross. You know, it could be 50-50. You never know. If someone could block it, someone could clear it. You know what I'm saying? You could miss-kick the ball. Like, we need to be passing the ball and putting ourselves in chances where we're giving us, okay, we say this is going to be an 80% goal because we're right in front of the goal now and we could shoot and we could score. Not, let's get Trent and whip it in and try and score a header or something. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's just not how our football's working. We need a change in the style of football. I would never say change your manager. That's just ridiculous. Because Klopp has,
that's nuts.
All of that stuff that people have been saying, let's shut that down now, innit? Klopp's not going nowhere. I don't want it to go nowhere.
That has credit, because obviously he can't leave because he's done a madness. Like, he's that guy. He's almost in, I don't want to say it, but he's almost in Wenger territory. Like, you know what I'm saying? If this was any other manager, but I say Wenger territory, not in terms of the dusty Arsene Wenger we know. I'm talking about in terms of what you've delivered to a club. You've become so, I feel, especially if a few more trophies is won, he will get a statue. He will get some form.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's Klopp the Great. It's not, so it's like, I'm thinking of it like, the only part where they have some leg to stand on, is burnout. And not in terms of getting rid of him, because you wouldn't forcibly get rid of him, but like, a lot of the only sentiment where I'm like, but I need to see Van Dijk come back. If everyone comes back and you're still performing,
if everyone's fit,
whoa, that's when I'm like, that's when it's shaky time, innit? Because it's like, that's when I'll be a bit worried. But the only sentiment that I think they are right in is that at Dortmund he does have. I don't believe he does anymore, and I'd have to see. And I rated the Thiago signing because I thought it's him trying to evolve before the game pushes him out. But Jurgen Klopp does have, and I'm a Dortmund supporter, he does have a ceiling, bro. Like, he goes up against the best team and wins when he's not supposed to win, realistically, Yeah. And then he does a madness in it because you have to deep it, Same way how you man got Salah, Mane, Firmino, great players, amazing attacking players, like hundreds of goals, right? They are all like coup signings. They're amazing players that no one expected to be this good. No one can sit here and tell me that Dortmund expected Lewandowski, Royce, and Goetze to be the GOATs that they were. Do you get what I'm saying? And then the thing is, it reached a point where Jurgen can't take that team any further because of his style of football, innit? It's heavy metal football, and after a while, the rock and roll does come to an end. I'm not saying that he can't develop and go beyond and still do well, because I feel like the football was, if the football was so good to make you win the league by like 30 points, bro, it's still good enough to have you man turn out results and title challenge. You get what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. And
so that's the only part I'd say. That's where I can see where they're coming in terms of burnout and what happened at Dortmund. He does have some limit, but everyone can break their limits. I thought Pep was finished after his third season because he doesn't really like to stay at clubs for very long. You know what I'm saying? So I attacked Pep for not replacing the spine of Manchester City because I felt he relied too much on Silva, Company, and Aguero. But now Silva, Company, Aguero are nowhere near the team, and they are still winning the league. That is incredible. They've got even without a striker, they've got Stones. No, they've got Diaz, Rodri, and whoever the hell they choose to play in strike on the week. And they're still managing to like look amazing. So I have to give him credit for that, bruv.
That comes down to the style as well, though.
Yeah, 100%. And money.
Yeah, money and the style of football. Because like I said, they can control the games at times. We only control the games by our fullbacks having it and whipping in crosses.
But
passing it round
because I feel like the only reason why it's not working right now, is because your forwards are, apart from Salah, are waffling, fam. Like on it, like even the chance, even the Man City game where you lost 4-1, Trent whips a back. I can't obviously loads of people have gone to Trent because of his defensive lack of defensive ability has been criminally like out there this season, isn't it? Like you can see it, like you can't deny it. But I feel like he's had some 7 out of 10 games where you've lost, and it's the forward's fault. I've seen him whip something in that Man City game. Mane should score that header.
Mane should be scoring these headers.
He should yam that. Even the game against Leicester, he cut inside onto his stronger foot, corned that. Man just stood there waffling. So
this is what I'm telling you, where Liverpool is not the same. It's like something has taken over these players. And it's like, I feel like it could be a build-up of injuries and fatigue because they've been on fire playing this mad football.
Honestly.
Then it's been like lockdowns come. Have they managed to stay fit through the lockdown? Do you get what I'm saying? Then there's been injuries. Then man caught COVID. Come back from COVID. Bad form. No Van Dijk. Gomez gets injured. Matip gets injured. Then we have to sign flipping some next man.
Kabak. Oh.
Kabak.
Oi.
I don't think Kabak's bad though.
No, I don't. I don't think I've seen enough to call him bad, but I will not be backing him. It's a thing where it's not that I want to get onto him in it, but I can be wrong because I was wrong about Alisson as well because it was like I don't like buying players from teams that smell. So when you
Schalke was terrible.
Exactly, bruv. Dortmund could not buy a win, but corn them 4-0, cane them 4-0. That's terrible. Schalke are getting relegated, bro. So and he is. It's not like because it's different when you buy like Shaqiri or Wijnaldum from a relegated team. One, they're both proven in the Premier League, and two, they had very high output. Like Wijnaldum scored like 10 goals in the midfield for Newcastle, bro. That's how he scores in 5 years. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. But Kabak, Schalke are shocking. Like they're horrible. So
he's still young though.
Of course he's still young and he can develop. But
I feel like he has a lot of time. It's about the environment.
A lot of time. But I'd say some of the mistakes I've seen in it, I ain't feeling that, blood. Obviously, when Van Dijk comes back here, he will be like a third choice centre back anyway. But no, fam.
I feel like one of the mistakes that you're talking about, I think that's Alisson's fault. Man comes out.
Okay, what about the Everton? That's like I don't even know where I am, fam. And you know what? When Richarlison goes side of you, innit, you're dunce. Because Richarlison makes the baitest runs known to Jesus Christ. On a real, like, if Richarlison gets goal side of you, that's why I was so vexed when Man United got a 3-3. Because these men are dead ball, bro. And we shouldn't. So, but go on. So I'm not sure about that Bregin there. He can prove me wrong, innit, but like, nah, man, like it's just.
I think it's very very, very early to say anything about
Yeah,
him.
crazy. That's why I said that. It's crazy.
He's young.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
He's young.
It's okay. You see the same way you go, oh, Griezmann's sick, and I'm be like, ooh, yeah. It's just like, and I say to you, I've seen enough of Mason to be like, this is encouraging. For Kabak, I've not seen enough to be like, for Kabak, I've not seen enough, but I'm seeing what I've seen. I'm like, I'm not encouraged. Do you know?
Yeah, but you're forgetting he's coming to a team that has
100%.
bad ball with no senior centre back. How's he playing centre back with Jordan Henderson?
But
you get what I'm saying? If he was with Van Dijk, he would be looking like a baller.
Okay, it's so mad, isn't it? Yeah, he reminds me of a defender Tottenham would buy. If that makes sense. The way when they went goal side of him, innit, the way remember that? Okay. There's so many. When he played against, I know Jamie Vardy's one of the best attackers in the Premier League, yeah. But when he played against Vardy, innit, yeah, and Vardy got the one where he tried to chip Alisson.
Yeah.
Bruv, he's sleeping. Kari, this Regin is sleeping. Even
Henderson
would have grabbed man, fam. He's sleeping.
I get that, but he's not used. I feel like it's very early. We need to give him
100%.
time. I feel like he's coming to a team that right now has no confidence.
Cool.
He's probably in the lights. I've seen good things from him. I've seen him run in camperman and play a composed pass.
I like his speed. I like his physical ability. Yeah.
He has a decent pass on him as well.
Is it? I'll look for the pass. I've not seen the pass. I've seen the side ones. I've not seen like.
I've seen him go forward. Okay. Watch the space. Watch the space, not the moment. Watch the space, not the moment.
I'd say I like everything I like from him is not from a defensive sense. I like his presence. And I think he could be a very aggressive centre back for you, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
We need something like that. I feel like, especially now. Like, I want Kabak in a few years, hopefully, to be challenging to be a main centre back. I want him to actually try. If you get what I'm saying, I want him to try and believe in himself, because then that will make Gomez stop showing people inside on the strong foot. It'll make him be like, "Rah."
To be honest, credit to Gomez. Before the injury happened to him, I thought he was playing really well.
He was playing well. He was playing well. He was playing well.
It's almost to the point where I'd say, if he was there, you guys would be a lot better.
Yeah, no, we would. If we didn't have Van Dijk and just had Gomez, if we just had Gomez, Matip, even Gomez and Matip, and then Henderson Cafe in the midfield, I feel like we would still be up there.
Oh, do you remember when we always used to talk about Matip here, and I say, brethren, this brother will never survive 30 games in the Premier League.
I know.
Because, you know what I'm saying? That brethren is made out of Skittles and that thing you just drink, blood. Trust me, fam. My man is made out of hopes and...
Thing is,
honestly,
I know this, but I still think he is defensively good, which he is.
So, I can't. But the thing is, I'm looking at it from like a pragmatic sense, innit? Yeah, he played in the Burnley team, innit? In the game against Burnley, I should say. Yeah, and blood, no, you can't let Ashley Barnes get past you, fam.
No, but people get past people all the time.
No, but bro, that brother's 22 pace, bruv.
It doesn't matter though.
Pace, 22.
Bro, pace in real life.
But I expect if your attackers are gonna waffle in it, the Matip you're describing should be good enough for a 0-0. Do you get what I'm saying?
But he has got us 0-0. So the slowest man in real life can ban a man. This is real life football. This ain't FIFA, bro. Bro, you can get banned by the slowest man ever.
No, I sat there and I watched the game in it, and I thought like some of his back and forth.
But you're watching at a bad time. You're watching at a time with the whole
man
team
said that you're watching at a good time. Be like, you said wow.
You're watching at a bad time. You're watching when everyone's struggling.
I'm watching is the time I was talking to you about from ages ago. I told you a time like this would come in it and you'd see certain stuff, because I remember.
No, I know he's injury prone.
No, not even just exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying from a pragmatic sense, in terms of who's alive, who breathes, who walks and has legs. Yeah,
it's probably time for him to go in a few years.
He should go now, fam. Because bro, I don't want Maguire's a bum. Yeah, this guy, I've had to actually firm it, bro. Especially after the Everton game. Nah, bro, you can't have Bruno score a banger like that and we draw. Yeah? So you're a bum now. Yeah. Man played them onside, but even with him being a bum in it, yeah, this bum can play 70 games of football a season. And
yeah. But he's never had an injury problem, has he?
I know, but he
Matic's
hasn't.
been having injury problems, so it's a bit unfair to say.
At Leicester, but what I'm saying is that because he's like Maguire, it's all well and good that Matic can defend like that, but when you're in the Premier League, you don't need. Oh, he can be sick. Be sick now and be here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get it. It's probably his time to go. Like, I want Kabak to take his position, most probably. Like, him to go out, Kabak to come in, then it's Gomez, Van Dijk, and then Kabak.
What about that other brethren, though?
What? Williams is all right. What? The white brother?
You got bare centre-backs now. You got...
the fake Virgil, fam.
Yeah, you got fake Virgil. And you've got another bridging as well. You got Phillips as well. And you have one more. You bought someone...
That guy, what? The guy from Preston?
Yeah.
Bro, he's just a squad player, man. What the hell?
I laugh if he gets into the field and he's sick and then they're talking about it to come.
You know what it is? Robertson was bought from Hull. He was bought from Preston. I'm not saying anything, but he can turn out to be good. He can turn out to be good. But right now, he's just a squad player until he gets game time. That's it, literally. That's it. But we need to talk about another thing. We need to talk about Thiago Alcantara, Mr. More Yellow Cards. Mr. More Yellow Cards than assists, fam. This guy gets too many yellow cards. He's doing too many fouls, bro.
No, but that's his... I want to back him in it, yeah, but I can't back it. Like I want to back him, but I'm going to look like Ty from Arsenal. No, it's like...
The thing is, yeah...
Before we get onto this, yeah, I did say he's a great signing, but I genuinely do believe, yeah, that it depends on how your manager has a task ahead of him, to get him into a team like this. Your system doesn't account, especially when you want to win trophies. There's no coincidence that when you had Coutinho, you didn't win a trophy. He leaves, your output goes sky high through the roof, and you go into the latter stages of every competition. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like with this guy, Jurgen has to make sure that your system, like, so say for example, say I'm playing with like a midfield three. There's a midfield three here,
yeah.
I take, let's say we got Wijnaldum, Fabinho, and Henderson,
Yeah.
I take out Wijnaldum and I put Thiago in. Thiago's not lazy and he does work, but he does not have the physical capabilities of Wijnaldum. That's one.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, The other two, I need to either draw 150% out of them so they can cover what he can't cover.
Yeah. It's just industrious midfielders is what works.
Exactly. Or like drop out one of them guys and buy a guy that's even 20 times as hard working, like a Kante or a Frank Kessie or these really, really good run around midfielders that
Ndidi.
Ndidi that suffocate a pitch. But I must say though, it's all well and good. You're gonna get onto Thiago now, but it's all well and good. People go, oh, this Thiago guy, or I think it's rival fans poking fun at you because when he came,
I'm not getting that in, by the way.
I know, but when he got on at Chelsea, that was beautiful.
He was amazing.
That was in it. That was midfield tempo at its like, you know, when you're 2-0 up here and the game's done, but there's 30 minutes. You know how crazy that is. Like, gee, I'm watching, man. Like, nah, that was beautiful. So, and that's
that was brilliant
with decent strength. Do you get what I'm saying? That's like a good strength. I think it's Van Dijk and Fabinho at centre.
That's what I'm saying. He needs the strength when the team.
Exactly. So if those guys were there, it could be a mad. And I understand why my man got it.
A full-fit team. This Liverpool's not like this. We rip up teams. We're still fighting for the league. You know what I'm saying?
It could be reps.
We're competing, but like I'm saying, he's coming now, and they're just bare injuries. So all this stuff, we just got to pretty much ride this horrible wave of football and go on to next season. The only thing.
What do you say about him though?
Thiago, I think he's good, isn't it? At the moment, he's just not looking.
Oh,
You know, everyone's
looking dead.
Everyone's there and they're like, oh, you know, he's doing this and that. I don't think he's looking dead, but he's given away a lot of fouls early on in games and stupid things like that. But his overall passing ability is the best at the club, and no one can say anything about it.
Okay.
So with fitness and players back, he'll be flying. We've seen, bro, he was pending to score a banger before all these players got injured. He was hitting them shots that were looking dangerous. Players get injured, form drops. It's natural. He's going to drop off. Everyone's going to drop off. The only player that I'll say that still looks good and why I back him so much all the time is Salah. He could come to life like this. This is what I'm saying. Even against Everton, he come close to scoring. Yeah, but it was a good save. Do you get what I'm saying? He saved us. Look, he put a post up on put a post on Instagram, yeah, saying something about how the current results ain't gonna stop how we end the season, or something along those lines. And I believe him because the next time he played, he scored against Leipzig. So I had to go back there and show my appreciation on his post. Check it if you want to check it, bro. Just what I'm saying. I love this guy because
I'll check it.
Even when the team's bad, he will still pop up and score a goal. And like I say, when Mane is in bad form, he looks terrible. He just looks so bad. He just does things that just look so bad. Headers wide, shots finished, everything bad. Like,
okay, but you know what? The thing is with Salah, yeah, where I feel like I always go for Mane, is because I know you see the goal in it, yeah, and he's top goal scorer, so I can't really say much. I don't have a leg to stand on here, but I'm gonna try to stand on it anyway. Yeah,
and we'll kick that crutch.
Huh? Yeah, I'm on a crutch.
And we'll kick that crutch.
I'm different on crutches, but it's like I just feel that a player of his ability, yeah, if he's really that guy, yeah, because cool, you are a winger, bro. Yeah, we know you're a very goal-scoring winger. Yeah. Unless Jurgen's gonna make the full step of making you a ST, yeah. When he's like not scoring in it, yeah. Like, so say for example, before the Leicester game, yeah, I thought before his goal he wasn't very impressive. I thought he got inside one time, and I felt he should have stayed on his feet and tried to shoot that.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. He got inside, yeah. Of course, that could have been a penalty, but I'm saying, like, stay on your feet. I know he's strong enough to do that. So my thing with him, yeah, is that I feel that it's not that he's lazy or anything like that, but I feel like there's games where, say for example, even the Everton game, yeah, I know Salah can be a lot better than that. You don't have to always score.
But then what about Mane? Because he's been poor for way longer than Salah.
If Salah, I would back your case on Salah being that guy, yeah? If Salah would find Mane, I know he will bang it over the bar, innit, yeah? But sometimes, innit?
Salah has found Mane, though. He has found him. He puts a cross in and Mane heads it over the bar.
What, in the Everton game?
Maybe the one before that. I think Salah does find Mane in that game. I need to go watch it again because it's been a while.
Even though they're different players, but you see how Harry Kane looks around and goes, "You man are dead. I'm gonna have to pass myself here and score." I say no. Yeah. And then he's got human Son. Because let's be honest here, if Kane's not on the end of the ping, Son ain't scoring nothing. Son is
that can be said. Yeah, they work as a duo. About either one of them, they're not popping.
I expect, because you know what? Yeah, Firmino's unselfish. Yeah, and he's too unselfish now.
He needs to be a bit more selfish. Yeah,
exactly. So but he can't afford to be that because the other two are so greedy. Yeah. So Salah, I feel like if Salah was less greedy, your front three would be licking. Obviously, I do not know this, but that's just my own personal thing. I feel like if Salah would pass the ball, there's a lot of times there where I feel like if Salah passes the ball in it, Mane passes the ball to Salah, because I feel Mane goes off whatever my man does. Because when he's in the I know he gets the ball, bangs it, and then does that smile like.
Yeah.
I know I know. I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
I just feel like if Salah wants to be he is world class, innit? Yeah, but if he wants to go back to the heights of his first season and get into the shouts of the Ballon d'Ors, innit? Yeah,
I think that's very hard for a player to do that again. What he done that season.
I'm not talking about 40 goals, innit? I'm talking about in terms of like being considered as an elite player, because or in those World 11 conversations, if he was to start to feed the front three as well, yeah, and start to really help, because loads of times I feel like, bro, you could assist, I feel like
he could get more assists. Yeah, he could get more.
He could get a lot more assists. He's got the speed and he's got the ability to do so, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And then, like, know when your team, okay. How can I say it? Like, I rate, even though this kills me, I rate Bruno for him passing the ball to some of our bummy strikers when they lack. He makes these meaty guys believe in their meaty selves. We could have been in the Champions League if Bruno licked it himself. The difference is Salah would lick it himself, innit? Yeah, but there are points in the season where you can't lick it yourself. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get that. Yeah, no, I understand.
So to get Martial or Cavani, or even a goal against Everton, innit? Yeah, where Cavani gets his first goal in the Premier League. Yeah, if Salah bangs that and gets his hat trick, Bruno could bang that, get his hat trick. Salah bangs that, gets his hat trick, and goes about his business. Yeah. If Bruno does the same, Cavani doesn't score, and then in the next couple of games, we can't rely on him to score these headers when we need.
I get that. But how do you tell a man that's got 20 goals plus?
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
It's impossible. Because he could shoot that, score that, and then that could bring up the whole team spirit as well, because team spirit is a big thing in football too. The team could be like, you know what I'm saying? We can rely on him as well to score it again. So that could push his form back up. Because when you think about it, Firmino was never really firing and scoring goals. It was either always Salah or Mane. So if he passes the ball to Firmino scores, the next 3 games, he still might not score. Because that has happened. Salah's passed the ball, Firmino scored, then Firmino's gone missing for the next 3 games. So I would rather Salah shoot, unless it's a clear one-on-one, and Mane's there, right next to him. Pass that ball. Don't shoot that, because that is ridiculous. If you miss, innit? If you miss, it's long, innit? But do you get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be like, just pass it to Firmino so he can score. Nah, man. I get it. It helps him. But Firmino has had chance after easy chance and chance after chance. But he picks to shoot from the maddest positions. Bro, it's crazy. This is crazy stuff at Anfield right now. This is crazy. It's crazy stuff from the cop ends, man. Crazy stuff, man. Damn. Crazy stuff. To me, these home games don't count, fam. I don't even care.